Hi everyone. Today we are going to see a Python program to demonstrate merge met- in method in Pandas data frame. What exactly is a merge in data Pandas data frame? Merge is nothing but combining or joining of two data frames. Given any two data frames with two or more common columns, how you are going to merge the data frames. If you are familiar with SQL, this merge is somewhat similar to the SQL inner join, SQL outer join, SQL left join, SQL right join and all. So now let us have a quick look how we are going to perform this merge operation over the two data frames. Okay. So now, as usual, import pandas as PD. So this is our first data frame. We are creating a first data frame. So with an employee information, if you could observe, we created the data frame using pd.dataframe. And this data frame consists of four columns: EMP EMP name, age, and gender. And this is a 5 by 4 column data frame. It consists of 5 rows and 4 columns. And this employee data frame uh, got stored into employee underscore df1. This is our display statement to display our first data frame, employee data frame. Then we also need another data frame to merge, right? So that's why we are creating one more data frame, that is a second data frame. So as the similar way, pd.data frame. So this consists of 5 rows and then 3 columns. What are the 3 columns? EMP EMP name, and salary. So this is a 5 by 3 data frame. Okay. So now we are trying to display it. Let us have a look how the data frame looks once we run the program. So now this is our employee df1, which consists of EMP EMP name, age, and gender. Employee df2, EMP EMP name, and salary. So now if you could observe from both the data frames, there are two columns are in common here. One is EMPID and the other is EMP So now, as of now, we created employee data frame 1 and employee data frame 2. Our question is how we are going to merge two data frames. How we are going to merge the two data frames. So in order to merge the two data frames, you need to have a common column. If you could observe, you have two common columns. You can merge them by means of any of the common column. You can pick EMPID or EMP name to perform the merge operation. You should have at least one common column in order to perform a merge operation. But we have here two columns, we can pick anything. So now how we are going to do so? So first, we need to call upon the first employee df1, okay, dot merge operation. There is a method called merge to perform the merge operation. Employee underscore df1 dot merge, and we are trying to merge df1 with df2. That's why we are giving df2. And as I said, in order to perform merging of two data frames, you should have a common column. That common column can be mentioned by means of on equal to, and here you can mention your EMP ID. It can be EMP ID or EMP name, but as of now, I am giving an EMP ID. And this is how I'll be trying to merge the two data frames, and I'll try to store this in a variable like merged employee data frame. So merged employee data frame equal to, so we are trying to merge df1 with df2 over the column EMPID because this is the common column we had. So now after performing the merge operation, we try to store it back in another data frame, and we'll display how, and we'll check how this looks. Merged EMPDF. So let us run this. And what's some error? Oh, sorry. This is merged EMPDF. Okay, DF2 I missed. This is my mistake. Sorry. Let me run this. So If you could observe, let me give a display statement a little more clear. After performing merge operation or after performing merge, let me give like this. So let us run this. And also, I just want you to be clear. To be clear, let us give a shape method also. This will, as if you have seen in your earlier videos, as I said, there is an attribute called shape, which we will be calling upon the data frame to let us know the dimension of the data frame, which means the number of columns and the number of rows. So let me run this. So this is our employee DF1. This is our employee DF2. And after performing the merge operation, this is how our merged data frame looks like. And this is of 3 rows and 6 columns. Now let us have a look how this is. So if you could observe, let us clearly understand this. This by default will take an inner join. Inner join in the sense, whatever or common, suppose you took the IAMP ID as a common column. Among this common column, among in the common column also, what are the rows that are matching in both the data frames, that will only be taken. If you could observe, the EMP ID here is 101, 102, 103, 104, and 105. And in our second data frame, 101, 107, 102, 104, and 110. If you could observe, the common column, common row here is 101, 101. Here you have 102 you have, and also 102 you have, and then 104 you have here, and 104 you have. So these are all the common rows within the MPID column also. So that is why we are picking 101, 102, 104, and we are calling the merge operation over EMP ID itself. There is one more common column called EMP name. So that's why this got suffixed with underscore X and an underscore Y. So 101, EMP1, age is going to be 10, gender is male, and then here EMP1 is again there. So that's why E underscore Y will be is suffixed here, and the salary is 10,000. Then let us look into the another row here. 102, EMP2, 46, female, and then 102. Look here, look for a 102 here from the second data frame. EMP2, EMP2 again, 25,000. Sorry, 25,000. Look into the third row. The third row is 104. 104 is the employee ID. Employee name is EMP4. Age is 27. Gender is male. So 104, EMP4, and 15,000. So 15,000. So there are 3 rows in common here. So all the 3 rows got displayed in the merged version of the data frame. This is also called as the inner join. The operate whatever so far has done is also called as the inner join kind of. Okay, this is equivalent to our inner join. By default, it does inner join. And there is also one more argument which you can pass over this merge method is, that is something called how. How equal to. You can pass left, you can pass left, right, inner or out. Inner is the default value, left, right, and outer. So now let us check. When you are giving a left, our expected output should be, it will display all the rows in the left side of the first data frame. So we are trying to merge df1, so all these values will be displayed, and to that the salary will be added. Whichever are matching, the values will become. Whichever do not match, something like 103 and 105, there I think you are going to get a NAN, not a number. Okay, so this is what is our expected output. When I give a left, all the left rows from the first data frame will be displayed, and the right side will be added. Whichever do not match, you'll have a NAN. Let us run and check. Yeah, this is our employee data frame 1, data frame 2, and after merge operation, as I said, look at the dimension. Now we got 5 by 6. All the left rows got displayed. So 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, irrespective of the match, whether they got the common row, the same row appeared in the right or not is not at all mandatory. All the left side, whole lot things are got displayed here till gender, till gender, all till gender everything got displayed. So 101 emp1 10 male, emp1 10,000, okay. 102 is also there is a matching thing, emp2 25,000 got here. 103 is not at all there in df2, still this appears in the data frame. 103 emp3 32 female, till here it took from the df1. In df2 you do not have anything common like 103, that's why you got a nan value, nan for employee name y section, y which is suffixed by y, and salary is also nan. Then 104, 104 anyhow earlier we have seen it is there. 104 emp4 27 male, till here from df1. Then emp4 from second data frame, and 15,000 is there, so it's 15,000. Then the row is 105, 105 emp5 65 male, from till here you got the data from df1. Then you don't have any 105 from the second data frame, that's why you got a nan. So this is how a left merge operation has taken place, which is equivalent to a left join in our SQL. Okay. So the same way, if I replace the left with the right, by this time you might be guessing it. Like whatever are the right values, all the right values will be displayed, all the right EMP IDs will be displayed, and the respective left, if they are there, they will be added upon. If not, you'll have a NaN. Let us run it. And please have a look here. 5 by 6 is the shape. Just for your understanding, I have given. Earlier, when I gave an inner, the shape was 3 because there are only 3 rows which are common. But now, it will not take the common rows. The whole lot of the 5 rows will be taken. Again, you are taking this right. Run. So when you're running this, this is also 5 by 6 because if you could see the second data frame contains also the 9, or let us give 5 rows, or let us give one more row, 111. For your better understanding, I'm just adding, not to get confused. EMP11 and the salary is somewhere like 45,000. Sorry. I added one more column here, if you could have one more row, if you could observe. Let us run this. So employee 1 is of 5 rows, 4 columns. Employee 2 data frame is of 6 rows. First row, second row, third row, fourth row, 5 row, sixth row. That's why all the 6 rows will be displayed and the columns will add upon like this. So now have a look. 101, 101, 107, 107, 102, 102, 104, 104, 110, 110, 111, 111. So EMPX again, when you're trying to merge, because the employee name appears multiple times, this will be suffixed as a underscore x and underscore y. This got here. So E101, 101 is common there. So EMP1, age is 10, male, salary. And 107, if you have a look, 107 is only in DF2. There is no 107 in DF1. That's why 107, employee name is not there, age is not there, gender is not there. Here in the second data frame, you have employee 7. That's why this got displayed here. And its respect to salary as 15,000. Then 102. 102 is already there in DF1. So 102, EMP2, 46, female. This got merged from DF1, EMP2, and 25,000 from the DF2. Then 104. 104 is already there in the DF1 also. So let us have a look. 104, EMP4, 27. This is from data frame 1, male. So this EMP4, 27 and male are from DF1. Then EMP4, 15,000 are from DF2. And then comes 110. When you are taking 110, 110 is a EMP ID, employee ID, so which is not there in DF1. That's why all the three columns regarding DF1 got an AN, because these three are not at all available in our first data frame in AN, and followed by our second data frame EMP10 30,000. And similarly 111, which is added in, which is in DF2, not in DF1. So all the three columns relevant to DF1 got an AN, and then the rest both became MP11 and 45,000. These are from DF2. So this is our how we merged the two data frame based on write. Write, this write is equal to write join from the SQL. And there is something called as outer. So outer is nothing but union of both the data frames, which means if there are 5 rows in MPDF1, employee DF1, and 6 rows in employee DF2, when you're doing or when you're doing an outer, you will expect that final data frame with 11 rows by 6 columns as such. So let us run this. So this is our employee DF1. This is our employee DF2. Employee DF2. Okay. So then after performing the merge operation, you can observe there are 8. Okay, sorry. 8, because there are fewer common are there. The common mind or common values got de- didn't get added upon multiple. There is no duplication. If you could observe, there is no duplication because 102 is already there and 104 is already there, 101 is already there. So that 3 got removed and your shape became 8 by 6. So 101, and these 3 are from DF1, these 2 are from DF2. And if you could observe, all are taken into consideration. 101, 102 is there, 103 is there, 104 is there, 5, 7, 10, and 11. And wherever they are there, there will be an A. So from this you can say that this is like this is not from DF1 by looking at it. Instead of by looking at it also, if you want to know explicitly how this got merged by left or by right, we can give, there is something called an argument called indicator. Indicator equal to given str. That indicator will mention you how your data frame got merged both the ways, which means you have a common row or left row or a right. Let's run this. Now if you could observe this, there is one more column here, str column here. Okay, indicator. Like I can give some indicator itself, or you can give that type of join or type of merge. What kind of merge you have performed. So this type of merge. So 101, as you said, 101 is in both the DFs. That's why both you got. And 102 is in both the DFs. You got both. And 103 you have only in your first data frame. So that's why you got it as a left only. And coming to 104, 104 is up both in DF1 and DF2. That's why you got as both. And then 105. When you have a look at 105, 105 is nowhere in DF2. 105 is only at DF1. So that's why you got a left only for 105. Left only 105. These three got filled up. You don't have it in your second data frame. We got an NANs and only left only. And 107. So if you could observe, 107 is from second data frame. That is why all these three got NANs. And these are the values from second data frame. And the type of merge is write only. Again 110. 110 is again also only from data frame 2. You don't have 110 in df1. So all these three columns got an an. These two are filled up with your df2 values, and this type is only write only. And then 111 all similarly an emp11, these two got filled from df2, and this is write only. So this is how you can perform a merge operation on a common column. I gave EMP ID, but there is also one more column called EMP name. By EMP name also you can give. Let me give EMP name. And you can perform all the similar kind of things. Outer, inner, how. Outer, inner, Inner is default, you need not mention it. If you want explicitly something different like outer, left and right, you need to mention how equal to. Within that you should mention. And if you want to clearly know what kind of merge it is, there is something called indicator. Okay, by giving an indicator it will mention you. It is because the row is from both the data frames, is whether the row is only from left side of the data frame, or is the row is from right side only, how your merge operation got performed. Okay, and now let me just check on employee name. How? If I am giving an employee name, EMP ID will be suffixed with X and Y because this appears multiple times. Let me run. Now, if you could observe EMP ID underscore X, EMP ID underscore Y. This is a common column. So, but we are performing it only upon EMP name. So, this appeared once. The rest two, the EMP ID appeared twice because this is common in both the times. And so, but they added a suffix underscore X and underscore Y. And the rest all is same. The performed the merge operation and the type of merge and all. So this is all about the how you're going to merge the two data frames. You can merge the data frames using a method called merge. Okay. And you need to have a minimum one common column. Okay. If there can be more than one common column also, if you want if you want only on a particular column, you can mention it by using on equal to that column over which you want the merge operation to be performed. And this merge operation can be done in an inner join kind of, outer join, left join, and right join. You can think it of, if you are familiar with SQL, you can think it of it as an SQL joins. Okay, and there is also one more thing called as indicator, which lets us know on what type of merge it is. If it is a common from both the sides, it will give you a both, if not left only, or if not right only. So for more programs, please subscribe to Python Enthusiast. If you like the explanation and the program here, please give a like to it. Thank you.